AJ is 11, Rebecca is 9, Alyssa is 6, Caleb is 4.
We have 2 adopted children, Zeb, who is 9 years old, and Trinity, who will be 8 years old this month.
We've had 7 foster children, and 2 of them we have been able to adopt, and right now we have a foster child still with us.
It was my childhood dream to be a mother, and these children have fulfilled it for me.
There's just a joy in having other people in your house.
Pass my faith values down to them. I'll pass my sports values down to them.
There's a lot of things that I'm not going to be able to do, but I can be a mom.
Whether or not I gave birth to them or not is kind of not an issue because I just really love them.
And I felt like that was a place that I could serve God and help a child.
I think I started mine like August 20.
Katrina, our first grader who's adopted, is she's a sibling to Caleb.
Caleb is the brother of Katrina, one of the Montague's daughters.
We have Zeb and Trinity, who are biological siblings, and then Tammy and John adopted Alyssa, who is their biological younger sister.
So when Alyssa came up for adoption and we knew that Clive and Randy had the birth siblings, that was a no-brainer to...
It was easy to say
very
yes.
easy to say yes, and then...
To keep the sibling group together.
And that's incredible. And for those families to be connected, the support that we had together, that we were able to offer each other. I mean, the phone calls, the conversations, the tears that have been shed, the laughter, so many things that we share.
Katrina's only 6, but the last few years, if I'm on the Eisenhower, not too far from the area where Tammy lives, Katrina wants to see her brother, Caleb.
We consider these friends a part of our parenting network, like family. Aunts and uncles, cousins, and you can just see the joy we have.
Without ECFA, I don't know how that could have been done.
I'm just thankful for ECFA that we were all licensed through that and coordinated that. They were wise enough to know that they had known us, so they were wise enough to know that we were neighbors and friends.
Earlier this year, the state of Illinois passed a civil union law, and DCFS, the Department of Child and Family Services, they started with Catholic Charities, which was, I think, the largest agency in the state, and told them that they had to license gay or lesbian foster parents.
They were operating within their religious frameworks, which had up until now had not been a problem, and you know the agency worked with that and the state worked with that, and ECFA is no longer in foster care, I think as of September 30th.
I have a really big problem with ECFA losing their contract because for 45 years they've existed as a faith-based agency, and during those years their name is Evangelical Child and Family Agency, so they specifically work with evangelical Christian families. They never hid that fact. That was a part of the screening process. They screened out for 45 years many people who didn't share the same beliefs and would refer them to other agencies.
Well, it's bad for children, first of all, because now there's an agency that's not going to be able to provide families for them, and there already aren't enough families.
Any given year, there's 423,000 children in the foster care system. 29,000 children turned 18 in the system and had never gotten a permanent home.
Historically, faith-based agencies have been allies in the foster care struggle.
Most of the parents that are foster parents are Christians.
Now it's like faith-based agencies can't be players. Now I worry that people of faith may not be willing to engage.
If those people don't have a logical place to go, there will be less parents helping these children. I think that's going to be the long-term impact.
One of our main things we were looking for in an agency was one that shared our religious and faith beliefs.
And our friends John and Tammy were sort of the first one of our
Kind of
connected
pioneers.
group. They were the pioneers, and I can't even count the number of families that they have influenced.
Don't think we would have done it.
No, I don't think I could have weathered the storm of the foster care system.